Hello, Instagram. Welcome to the Late Flight Tarot Show. So, hang on. Yeah, fresh, minty fresh, as always. By the way, what kind of an idiot would hang out with someone with bad breath unless they were some kind of sneaky double agent? Yeah. Now, I don't like talking about my days on the field because if I do, I feel like no one will ever want to date me, okay? Because when you're on the field as a monoptic agent, you're pretty much like James Bond 007 or Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, okay, in Mission Impossible. Do you know the things I had to do to get the information that I got? Do you know how much weight I had to gain? It was fine though. I felt warm. That's one thing about being that I enjoy the warmth. You don't need to wear jerseys as much. I was like, wow, is that why? Okay. So those are the kind of things I never would have learned had I not done the work. So maybe one day I'll tell you some of my spy tricks and hacks. But I feel like it turns people off because then people don't know when you're being real and when you're not. And then that's sad though, because I can tell. Can't you? Well, you should. You should ask Jesus for the spirit of discernment so you know when what's what, you know? So I had a wonderful night last night with my dear friend Tulsi Gabbard. Yes, dear friend status now. Because I like people who just tell me as it is in the realms and in the dimensions. And she did not hold back. Stephen Colbert, I didn't know it was that much fun. Okay? Thanks for telling me. Thanks for coming. I've created a new persona. Okay, so Tulsi had a lot to say, and I realized, as usual, my instincts were correct. So we're all going red now. Yes, Los Angeles, you are now all red. And to commemorate the occasion, I'm gonna have your favorite friend. Yes, come close, Joseph, come close. I'm having Gavin Newsom on the show tonight. Yes, the Late Flight Tarot Show. Stephen Colbert edition. I don't know what to call it yet, but you know. I'm thinking I should wear glasses. You know, do a bit of Steve Allen in there. You know, throw him in there. So I decided, Chelsea didn't come by actually, so don't blame Chelsea for what's going to happen next. But honestly, after spending so much time with her in the realms last night and Tulsi and so many people, I'm gonna say the names because Chelsea said no, because it's more entertaining, especially for me because I get to say the stuff instead of like trying to make a code. Because the other stuff, it could have been 5 different people when I think about it. The code, the clues are so tiny. And I wouldn't do that. I mean, look, this is a once in a lifetime event. So let's just have fun. And I'm only doing your personas, guys. I love Madonna. She gave me the legal authority. Look, if you don't like it, create a new persona, you know? Thanks for coming. If you don't like it, thanks for coming. So I have so many that I want to do, but after hanging out with Chelsea, she was like, you have to do Reese. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've got Reese. Okay, so guys, we've got Reese. So let's do Reese. Now, I love Reese Witherspoon since the beginning of the time. I always thought she was in Election. That was amazing, right? Okay. So that's my peak. But not really, because she's good at everything. We were really, really spoiled with movies. I think maybe after The Wedding Crashes, I don't know, there's a movie that's the same. You know what I mean? It's all digital now. The Wedding Crashers was probably the last like proper movie, like back then. Anyway, Reese was in Cruel Intentions. I loved her there. She was in Election, obviously Legally Blonde. And then she was in the one movie I watched, and I was shocked because I'm from South Africa, okay? And she was in this movie, I think it was Mackay Pfeiffer or Omar Epps was her boyfriend. And I was like, they're allowed to do that? Reese Witherspoon can do that? So I was like, yes. I knew she was a star marine because I saw that years late, like more recently. And I was like, yeah. And obviously, Big Little Lies. Don't get me started on Big Little Lies. I'm not even gonna start. I started in my head. I'm not gonna start. So I like her because she just does the job. I like people who care about the job and not about the fun it's not fun, not about the bullshit behind the scenes. That's why I like Gwyneth. She just does the job. And then the one time, okay, I'll save it for the Gwyneth episode. Okay, but yeah, she's probably like, what the hell is going on? No, but she's a legend. She's a legend, guys. You don't understand. Shakespeare in love. Okay, this is Reese's episode, Gwyneth. Okay. So, Reese, yes, we can't say enough. And also just like very forward thinking. Just a good energy. I like the energy. And Sandy too. Yeah, she's probably like, what the hell is he putting me there next? What is going on? Sandra Bullock, I'm literally Angela Bennett, Elizabeth Marks right now, okay? It's you and me. We're in this together. So, Reese, I think I have to do Sandy next. Reese, what are the aliens doing to you now? Girl, what are we doing to you now? It's good. It's good. Okay, Reese. If I mess up, I'll send flowers tomorrow morning and stuff. You know the drill. Okay, what are we doing to Reese? Reese, I'm gonna start again because my set is upside down. Okay, so I feel like we're turning your life upside down right now. In a good way. In a good way. Because you see, money. We're giving you money. Let's just see what's happening. Oh, so we probably, if I see a lot of pentacles, I'm gonna know we really are turning your world upside down. Yeah, we changing your life. Reese, Chelsea, what have you done? Okay, the FCC wants me to ask Reese if she wants to do it. Just for the Federal Commission. Okay, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who controls all the realms. Is Reese Witherspoon excited about the reading she's about to get just now? Does she agree to have the reading done in public? Okay, she wants a cut. Hey, Reese, my girl. I like my people. Let me put this here for the FCC. Yeah, you're not gonna come after Zuckerberg because of me again. Yeah, that's why we cut 8,000 people. You make us pay 200 million, we'll cut 8,000 of you. That's what we do. Okay, so Reese, what are we doing to you? Woo, we're giving you justice. Why? Because she walked away from something. And what did she learn as a result of walking away? To be like me. Yes. I like my people. Yes. Thank you, Charles. Okay, so now that she knows to be like us, you see, Reese has the keys. The keys, the silver key and the gold key. The key to heaven and to Hades. So we take care of business because we act and we run business. And when you run business, there's something called turf wars. So when you're in a turf war, you gotta be smart. Okay, you gotta be a monoptic agent. Okay, so I like this, Reese. Okay, so what did we give you from birth that allows you to do all of this cleverness? We gave you victory. You were always going to be successful. I'm getting here that your father's line, grandfather, they were very, very helpful. Or your masculine side in terms of your wands, your ideas. You have a lot of ancestors, male ancestors, up here in heaven with us. Yes, that's how I found you. And that's how you found me in the rounds. And then I found you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you've always had that. So if Reese comes to you and says, guys, I need 10 million to make this movie, you don't ask her questions, you give it to her if you know what's good for you. Okay, so what is your past life hurdle that we made you train in inner strength? So not relying on other people and not being afraid to be vicious. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Not being afraid to be vicious in a way like spies. So kill them with kindness. You kill them with kindness. And also here, you like Chelsea and I in the gang. You are an alien from Cygnus. Okay, that's why we act, because in Cygnus, that's what it is. It's a hologram, because we don't really exist. We like vapor. It's not like a physical planet over there. It's like vapor. Okay, or electromagnetic vapor. Okay, so what are we helping Reese with? Like, where are we giving her mercy? Yeah. Men who lie. I'm getting here bad producers, scammers, just that whole kind of mafia vibe of like, we just want to make movies, but these men, it's like I'm getting William Hayes. You know, when I was Gloria Swanson, I tricked William Hayes. Where do you think I got my techniques from? So it's that kind of thing. Always having to kind of just there's so many rules, so much paperwork. But why did we do that? What's the beauty of having to go through so many gatekeepers? What's the beauty of it? I make money, 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 money. Okay, so I'm getting here development, a lot of development. But that's good because it leads to more money. And I mean, Big Little Lies and all your projects are really, Sweet Home Alabama, really, really good. Legally Blonde. So now this is the TV show or the training simulation you did in Lumania with us. This is where we recognize all of us, each other from. So I call it your TV show. Your TV show was people bullying you, people throwing magic at you, black magic. So I'm sensing you have a few haters around you right now, causing conflict. Yeah, it's about this. So you have ancestors in the heaven over here, but then you also have some that are religious over there. Okay, so I see. It's a battle of what to do. Okay. So then what's her AI that we gave her? Okay, you're the same as Chelsea. Do you guys see how all of us get the same cards in damn near the same places? Yeah, you're taking me. You're adopting me. But I'm staying here. So that means you're coming, like Sherry, and we're gonna go to the oyster box at the Chaka bar. And we're gonna act like it's 1932 again. But we aren't in the Great Depression, we're inside. With the chariot, okay? Yeah, you know when to move. When I was making Queen Kelly with von Stroheim, that dude was wasting so much film. I called the investors and I was like, you guys, this thing is not going to play. The scenes are wrong. It's all censorable. And immediately they were there. We shut down production. And I never got to finish the film back then. But that's why I'm making this goddamn Night Game ARG3. And you're going to watch it. And you're going to love it. You're not going to do me after I built Paramount Studios. Are you crazy? And now you know why I turned down that $1 million contract, because I didn't want to join any societies at that time. So, what are we putting into your brain? So trust your instincts, basically. They're always right, they're never wrong. Yeah, girl, all of you get this. Even the jovial guy got this. Magic. So yeah, you're a monoptic agent. Please go to the Monosol directive. And yeah, contact one of your representatives over there and they'll give you classified material for monoptic agents only. And yes, you guys can disseminate that to monoptic agents. Okay, so... And you need to act right before the blue moon. This is your understanding. So our dear Reese understands that men ain't shit. You see? There. Look at his sword. You think he can use this sword? This Wraith of Cups? No. He's a wraith. He's a blood wraith. I'm telling you, stay away from these men. Stay away from love. Love is worse than heroin addiction. Go look it up. Being in love is worse than heroin addiction. Why do you think there's love everywhere? Because we want to hook you in a trance state. So when we fuck you, you don't know what's happening. But that's fine for the humans. For the aliens, you're not allowed. That's not your affairs. You can do what you want. We'll get to that part. All the benefits of being a Star Marine. But you're not going to do that now, okay? Because look at this. This is what Reese is even understanding. Chelsea told you, I told you, everybody told you. I know. But that's for movies. If they want to talk about love, they all need to start taking acting classes and changing their things to actors. Then they're all going to be actors. Sorry, Reese. We're on the internet. It's CERN. Okay, beautiful reading. Beautiful. Almost out of time. So, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, what do you think about this? What do you have to say? Oh, Reese. I can't rhyme Reese. Reese, my masterpiece. Yes, perfect. Thank you.